Hello everyone, and welcome to Sterling High School, where the Sterling Silver Knights host the Haddon Township Hawks. I'm Nick Bennett, along with Michael Young. Let's go to the announcements to listen for the starting lineup.
At center, number 44, junior John English. At forward, number 20, junior Bob Leary. At forward, number 42, sophomore Brett Young. Head coach by Ron Lister, assistant coaches Jim Lumpy, Rich Dobbs. And now the Silver Knights of Sterling. At guard, number 25, senior Maurice Dozier. At guard, number 43, freshman Ernest Turner. At center, number 50, junior Keith Wright. At forward, number 23, junior Sam Rambo. Number 21, senior Dan Clarkson. Head coach Bill Elder, assistant coaches Martin Coleman and Keisha.
Alright, as we get ready for the start of the game, let's go over the records. Sterling coming in has a record of 15-5, a 12-3 conference record. Haddon Township coming on with a 6-15 record overall, 3-12 in the conference. The Knights are led by number 43, Ernest Turner, who's coming into this game 7th in South Jersey in scoring, averaging 23.4 points a game. He had a big game on Tuesday in the win over Woodbury with a game-high 30 points.
This matchup tonight should be very interesting because you got Sterling to the playoffs, you got Haddon Township who is growing, so this one could be very interesting tonight.
Yeah, here we go for the start of this game. The Knights send out Maurice Dozier, Keith Wright, Ernest Turner, Ken Rambo, and Dan Carson.
Ernest is the key tonight. He's got to do it tonight.
Keith Wright will take the jump for Sterling. Ernest Turner controls the ball. Gets this over Maurice Dozier. Maurice running the offense. Down low to Keith Wright. Gets an easy bucket. Sterling coming out. Looks like a full court press here. Good defense by Danny Carson.
Double team's a double team.
They force a turnover, but outlet to Maurice Dozier into Ernest. And he's fouled and won. Nice little play by Maurice Dozier to get that ball across to Ernest. What a finish by Ernest.
This is by Maurice. He knows how to do it.
Ernest goes to the line for one. Misses it. Haddon Township gets control of the ball, and it goes out off Sterling. That would be Haddon Township ball. Hawks bring it up. Double team. It's a half-court trap going.
Defense is suffocating tonight.
Good little break by Hawks. Oh, and it's rejected by Keith Wright. Good work by number 44 for the Hawks. That's English. And he'll go to the line for two. It was a good defensive play by Keith Wright earlier, getting that rejection.
That's his first foul tonight.
makes the first, giving the Hawks the first point of the night. He makes both. Maurice Dozier brings the ball back up for Sterling. Ken Rambo at the top. Ernest for 15-footer, no good. Good work by Keith Wright to get the board, and what a putback by number 50, Keith Wright.
He scored for 2.
Good defense by Sterling. The Hawks are able to break the trap.
It's a man-to-man right now.
Good low pass.
Oh, nice pass.
Oh, and number 13 for the Hawks. Jerzik cannot handle the ball. Number 42, Young, gets first field goal for the Hawks. Ernest charges and...
Should have been a foul. That should have been a foul.
And Township has the ball at the top of the key. Good job by Sterling keeping Haddon in the perimeter. Don't want to allow entry pass down low. Number 20 takes the 3. It's no good. Maurice Dozier comes down with the board, and he loses control of it, and it will be out on Maurice. It'll be Haddon Township ball. Maurice just couldn't avoid number 13, Trizik, and the ball just got away from him there. Trizik controls for the Hawks. A 20-footer by the Hawks, no good. Maurice comes back. He pulls up, no good. Young comes down with the board. Trizik comes back up the ball.
Maurice is starting out very slow tonight. He's got to start making his shots.
Kenny Rambo guarding number 44, English. Keith Wright almost with the steal. Missed by the Hawks, and it's out on Haddon Township. It'll be Sterling ball.
Maurice has got to have a good night tonight. If he does, this one could be back and forth.
Maurice Dozier brings the ball up. Kenny Rambo controls. Cross court to Maurice. Back to Ern. Good pump fake.
Good move.
Oh, cannot get the running jumper to fall. Good strip by Keith Wright. Entry pass to Ernest Turner.
Nice play by Keith to give it to Ern. He was open.
Sterling has an 8-4 lead here. Good pressure by Kenny Rambo. Gets the strip. Maurice comes. Running up the court. Pass to Keith Wright.
Nice pass, Maurice. What a nice pass by Maurice Dozier.
Going to be a timeout by Haddon Township, as their coach wants to talk. Sterling coming up here pretty good, and that's not really good up to this point after taking about 6 or 7 attempts.
It's man-to-man defense.
Good pressure by Maurice. Oh. Bill Emmerich just checked in the game. Good work by number 44 English.
Tough shot.
Get the ball over to TJ Beatty, who has just checked in. Ernest. Maurice open in the corner. Pots for the tray. No good. Leary comes down with the ball.
Three-point shooting has been on and off this year for the Knights.
Good little play by Haddon Township, and number 44 English cannot handle the ball. It'll be Knights ball. Knights bring the ball up. Carson up to Ernest at the top of the key. Carson surveying things. Reese. TJ Beatty in the corner. Reese finds an open Danny Carson, takes one dribble, pops out to Reese. Back to Ern, he pops for 3. No good. And it's off the top of the
Ernest got to start
backboard.
making it. Nick, he's got to start making the shots. He's got to do.
Yeah, he's just got to get warmed up a little. He'll get going. Danny Carson picks up Drizik. Leary controls the ball, dribbles around, takes a shot. No good. Fight for the ball. Danny Carson comes down. Maurice Dozier running up. Up to TJ Beatty. Over to Dan Carson. Earn at the top. Over to Bill Emmerts. He takes the three. No good. And English comes down with the ball.
They gotta stop making their threes. They're not making. They gotta go for the short jumpers tonight.
Just a control for the Hawks. Good entry pass to Young. Good pass. Good defense by TJ Beatty. Emmers comes down. Dishes off to Reese. Over to Earn. Penetrates. Cannot get the running floater. Man. And there's a foul on the floor on. Let's see who the foul's on. It's on Haddon Township, so it'll be the nice ball. Foul number 10, Leary. Cross-court pass to Maurice Dozier. Back to Dan Carson. He pulls up for three. He can't buy it. Sterling's three-pointers have not been falling tonight. That's Leary for the Hawks. English. Good defense by Beatty. And he rejects it. Blocked by TJ Beatty. He says, get it out and don't come back. Maurice comes out with for Sterling. Good little crossover. And gets the
good shot by Maurice Dozier. He took it.
12-6 Knights here in the first quarter. That play was created by TJ Beatty. Good entry pass by the Hawks, and number 42, Young, cannot make it. What a good rebound by TJ. Earn, good entry
nice
pass to Bill. Oh, and he's stripped, and it's a fight, and it's out on the Hawks. It'll be still a nice ball. Substitutions here as number 41, Ultra Nolan, comes in for his first action. And number 23, Ken Rambo, comes back into the game. He gets the ball into the corner. Out to Archer. We'll pull it out. Danny Carson will hold. Sure. Rambo in the corner. And Township playing a good little pressure defense here, not allowing the Knights to get inside. Nolan. Back to Carson. Finds Aaron, and he'll pull for the three. Cannot buy it.
Three-point shooting has been dismal tonight for the Knights.
Leary comes up. Archer picks him up half court.
Pressure defense.
And it's out of bounds as the Hawks' foot was on the line. Number 32, Sherry. Here's a Knights ball. 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Knights will probably
going to hold for
the
one.
first shot. Last shot. Three. He's got to shoot. Shoot. Oh, Pete Bright cannot make the last second shot. And at the end of the first quarter, pretty low scoring game here as the Knights have a 12-6 lead.
Yep, three-point shooting has been just downright terrible tonight. They're not making their threes. They're making their jump shots. They're not making their threes. If I'm Coach Southern right now, I'm saying you gotta stop making the threes. Go for the short jumpers.
The Knights were just seeded number 4 in the Group 2 tournament, and they will play host to Bridgeton. They're only going back with their starting lineup. Hawks inbound it. Good entry pass to number 50. No, excuse me, number 20, Leary. And he is fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's a great defense by the Knights tonight, keeping them only scoring 6 points in the first.
Foul number 43, Ernest Turner. That's his first. sinks to first. He can't buy the second. Loose ball. Kenny Rambo comes down with the ball. Outlets to Maurice. Over to Ern. Oh, and he's called for a traveling. Seemed like he just couldn't get a good handle on the ball. Took a couple steps. So it'll be a Hawks ball.
Ernie is starting off very slow tonight. He's got to start picking up the pace.
That's number 20 Leary with the ball. Out to Drzyk. Back to Leary. He'll pull for the 3. And that's good.
Big shot. Big shot.
That pulls the Hawks within 2. The score being 12-10. Danny Carson controls. Over to Ern. Maurice has it at the top of the key. Gives it to Ken Rambo. Back to Maurice. Over to Ern. He'll pull up for the 13-footer, and that's good.
Good shot by Erner's turn.
If Ern can only get that shot going, it's going to be a long night for the Hawks. Sterling going to trap. Good little break by Haddon Township to get out of trouble there. Oh, it's number 32. Sherry penetrates and dishes off, but he throws it out of bounds, and it's a turnover. Kenny Rambo has the ball for Sterling. Aaron at the top of the key. Reese controls. Oh, good inbound. And good pass inside to Kenny Rambo. And
very good shot.
Easy time of it. Good pressure by the Knights. Loose ball. And it'll be a jump ball. And I believe it's the Hawks ball. Good pressure by Sterling. Forcing the loose ball. Excuse me. It's going to be the nice ball. Danny Carson inbound to Maurice.
Maurice is having a good night tonight. He's passing the ball. He's not fouling right now, but there's a long way to go.
Maurice surveying things. Out the gunner. Dan Carson, corner inside the.
He's having a good night
right.
too. He's having a great night too.
He's got about 6 points. Sherry that's Drzyk penetrating, dishing out. Back to Drzyk. He penetrates and dishes out to Leary for the 3. He can't buy it. Oh, outlet to Ern. Showtime. No. Good defensive play by number 32. Sherry knocking the ball out of bounds, but
he had the
nice ball underneath.
If he had the ball, it would have been showtime, and this place would have gone.
Inbound pass, and he'll throw it up to Ern.
Bad pass.
Number 50. Oh, good hustle by Maurice to get back and knock the ball away from number 55, Trednick. Ern pulls up for the 3. And
first 3 and 9, and it's Ernest Turner.
He had a good look at it. Gives the Knights a 21-10 lead with 5:15 left here in the second. Another turnover by the Hawks as Maurice comes down with it, and he'll go up for the layup, and he's fouled.
Count it.
Good play by Maurice Dozier to keep his concentration to make the basket, plus the foul. Timeout here by the Hawks as their coach doesn't like what he sees. As Sterling making a nice little run here, trying to open it up. We remind you that Sterling is still fighting for the Colonial Conference Championship, and it will most likely come down to a game against Paulsboro. And he completes the... No, he doesn't. Man in the lane, and the basket will not count.
It's a questionable call, Nick.
Haddon Township brings the ball out. Good pressure by Maurice. Putting a lot of pressure on number 10, Leary. Knights are just swarming the Haddon Township Hawks here. Good entry pass in the number 44 English. He fadeaway jumper, and that's good. Good fadeaway by number 44 English. TJ Beatty up at the top of the key for Sterling. Over to Ken Rambo. Open for the three. And
he's 2 for 2.
It's 2 straight three-pointers for Ernest Turner. And he's trying to get on fire here. That happens.
He's starting to score.
Out.
He's starting to score. When he does, it's over.
Knights are still swarming. Haddon Township Hawks. Oh, and Ernest Turner commits the foul. And number 42, Young, goes to the line for the Hawks.
Ernest got to stop the fouls real soon. He doesn't want to get fouled out.
It's a good foul by Ernest. Make him earn it from the line. English misses the first. He misses both of them. TJ Beatty comes down with the ball. And it'll be a number 55, Trednick, is called for the foul. Not a real small on the part of Trednick, as the Knights had the ball all the way down their end. Want to be a little bit smarter than that. Dozier over to Rambo, over to Earn, back to Dozier, cross court to Earn. A little pump fake, pulls up for the J. Can't get it. English comes down with the ball, outlets to Leary. It's an offensive foul on Leary. Good defense by number 43, Ernest Turner.
Ernie's playing the defense. He's doing it on offense. That's why he's one of the best freshmen in South Jersey this year. He should get all the awards when he's out here.
Kenny Rambo controls the ball for Sterling. Out to Earn. Maurice Dozier, now for Sterling. Ken Rambo, service to Jay Beatty. Back to Kenny Rambo. Out to Maurice Dozier. Kenny Rambo controls. Dishes out to Sterling. Good pass by TJ Beatty in the Emirates. He can't buy it. Loose ball. And the ball comes out to Kenny Rambo. Over to Reese for the three. Money.
Maurice Dozier, he's doing it too tonight.
Hawks got to get someone out on him, or that's just going to be money all night for Maurice.
They didn't make a three.
Good defense by TJ Beatty. Almost got the steal.
They didn't make a three in the first period. Now they're just 3 for 3 so far. The three-point line. That's a big difference in the first.
Inbound pass to Leary. He's pressured by Maurice. Yeah, court, they got him trapped. Good pass to number 42, Young, and he can't make it, but he gets
tough shot. That's a tough shot.
Maurice Dozier running down the line. Good little penetration, and it's stripped, and there'll be Sterling ball underneath. Maurice Dozier playing a really good game here so far.
Yeah, he really
pressuring
is.
the ball.
He's really
up at half court.
He's really doing a nice job tonight. He's not fouling at all right now, but right now he's just doing it. And Ernest Turner, that's the two players that are really making the difference tonight.
Kenny Rambo controls the ball for Sterling, as the Hawks are playing a little 3-2 zone here. So it's going to be tough for the Knights to have an entrance pass inside. Kenny Rambo misses the three. With hustle by Kenny Rambo to get his own rebound. And it's out on Haddon Township, and what hustle by Kenny Rambo. He misses his own shot, hustles for his own board.
Rambo's doing it too tonight. You know, he's hustling. He's really getting the ball. So he's really doing it.
Kenny Rambo gives it to Ernest Turner. Maurice into Kenny. Good little fake and in.
Good shot.
Easy shot by Kenny Rambo, getting by the defender. Sterling set to make substitutions here in the next stoppage. Township brings the ball up. Strizik.
It's that defense, that swarming defense.
Little pass.
It's really doing it
32 Sherry. Oh, and he tries an inside pass to Strizik, and it's off his knee. Substitution for Sterling is number 41, Ultra Nolan. Number 50, Keith Wright. Number 21, Dan Carson comes in.
You know, their
defense. Dozier, TJ Beatty, and Bill Emmerts come out.
their defense is their defense is just really doing it tonight, and they've been doing it all year too.
Archer, good pass, good look by Archer, Nolan down to Keith right, and he has no problem
That could have been a goaltend, Nick, on Haddon Township. The referee said no.
Sterling double teaming him up top again. Oh, good work by Keith Wright.
Oh, great play, great play.
Oh, yeah. Good work by Keith Wright to not letting that pass down low. Not only did he keep it from going out, he threw it back in and it went off the Haddon Township player's leg, and it'll be Sterling ball. As Kenny Rambo wide open, quickly covered. Tried penetration, and it's out of bounds off Kenny Rambo, and it'll be Haddon Township ball. 13 Trizic will bring the ball up for the Hawks. 1 minute, about 1 minute to go here in the second quarter, excuse me, as Sterling leads 33-14.
So there's that defense again.
That's English taking the 12-footer over Kenny Rambo.
Tough shot, it's a tough shot.
English having a nice game, making all his shots that he's supposed to make. Keith Wright
rejected.
goes up for the shot, and he's fouled, I believe, by English, and he'll go to the line for 2. Beautiful entry pass by number 21, Dan Carson. Had his head up all the way, saw Keith down low, and fed him the ball.
Carson's been a difference too tonight too.
That's Keith, makes the first. Keith's been working on his foul shooting lately, so he should perform pretty well at the line, though he misses that second shot.
Oh, great hustle, great hustle.
Kenny Rambo keeping the ball in. Archer controls at the top for Sterling. He's trying to get down low and using the dishes back out to Dan Carson. Out to Earn. He'll pop for the 3, no good.
Yeah, they're making their 3-pointers earlier, and now they're starting again. They're missing
20 seconds left here in the first half. Haddon Township might want to think about holding for that last shot.
I don't think they can, Nick. I don't think they can.
What defense by the Knights. Not allowing that pass back out, forcing the tough shot.
They got time. They got time.
6 seconds left as Archer controls. 5, 4. Good work.
Great play to win it.
As the buzzer sounds, the Sterling Silver Knights lead the Haddon Township Hawks 36-16. Top 2 scorers for Sterling in the first half was Keith Wright at 13 and Ernest at 12. Ernst started to come on late in the half. Hopefully he can continue in the second. Number 13, Trizic will bring the ball up for Haddon Township. Sterling wants to come out and play the same kind of pressure D as they had in the first half, allowing only 16 points in the half. That's real good. As Keith Wright is whistled down for the foul. English will go to the line for Haddon Township. Excuse me, number 23, Ken Ramo was whistled for the foul. That's his first.
Not too many fouls tonight for the Knights, and they're fouling less than I have seen in the past games I've been here.
And English strains both. Maurice Dozier brings the ball back up for the Knights.
Right now, Keith is the man.
Haddon Township comes out to a man-to-man defense here, switching to add a 3-2 zone in the first. Ernest takes the 3, and that's good. Ernest continues to be on fire. Just the way he ended the first half. Taking 2 out of his last 3 3-pointers in the first half, and he comes out, strokes his first. Trizic goes tumbling down, and he falls out of bounds. It's a turnover by the Hawks, and it'll be the Knights' ball. Inbound pass to Ken Rambo. I'll give it back to Maurice. And Carson, good little pass to Ernest. Easy layup by number 43, Ernest Turner.
Nice play.
Good little pass by Dan Carson, hitting Ernest on the run. Ernest had no trouble finishing. Trizic comes back up. Cross-court pass to the Young. And he can't get into the paint. He'll give it to Drizzik. He'll pull up for the shot. That's off. Ernest brings the ball back up, and he'll pull back. Kenny Rambo gets the ball in the corner. He'll try penetrating. He can't get the money jumper. That's English coming down with the board. Drizzik back for the Hawks. Over to Leary. He'll pull for the three. That's no good. Keith right up high for that rebound. Leary's trying to take a shot, but he's pressured by Leary, forcing him to pull it back out. Keith Wright has it at the top. He'll give it down to Maurice. Carson controls the top, gives it to Erner. He'll pull for the shot. Money. Ernest is coming out on fire.
He's scoring now. He's on fire right now. He's got to keep it going.
Knights with a 44-18 lead here.
Right now, the Knights are just in there's a steal by Carson. Right to Keith. Takes it down.
Showtime. Keith Wright brings the crowd up. Pretty good dunk.
Keith and Ernie are the two showstoppers for this team right now.
Long rebound, and it's controlled by the Hawks. Young pulls up for the shot. He can't. English comes down the board. He's got a lot of them tonight, and he puts it back. Now he's got to find a way to stop English down on the boards. Good little pass by Maurice Dozier into Keith, and he's stripped and blocked, and it's out on the Knights. No, excuse me, out on the Hawks. Nice ball underneath. Substitution in for the Hawks is number 32. Sherry comes in, and number 20 Leary goes out.
Haddon Township is really just trying to stay in this game tonight. They're rebounding the ball, but they just can't score right now.
Maurice Dozier controls. Out to Keith. Kenny in cross court to Maurice Dozier. Trying to look the entry pass to Keith Wright, but it's not available. Keith over to Kenny Rambo. Ernest, he's called for a walk. It looked like number 32 might have packed him on the arm. Guess not. It'll be Haddon Township ball.
Questionable call by the ref there.
Drizzik comes up. Good job by Danny Carson not allowing Drizzik to get by him. Entry pass in the English. He was on the line. Substitution in for Sterling is number 34 TJ Beatty and 45 Bill Emmers come in. Number 50 Keith Wright and number 23 Ken Rambo exit.
Coach Hillner is taking Keith out for what no reason. I don't know. He should just keep it in there.
Ernest Turner blows by the defender. It'll be a blocking foul on number 32 Sherry. A quick step by Ernest Turner that can get by almost anyone in the Colonial Conference. That's a very stop. Danny Carson inbounds for Sterling. Throws it out to Maurice. He's pressured by Drizzik. Maurice trying to create a little room between him and Drizzik. Gives it to Emmerts. Emmerts looks dish. Does to Dan Carson. He controls, penetrates. And Bill Emmerts is stripped. Good hustle by Carson to save it. Gives it to Maurice, and he can't buy the shot. Good hustle by Ernest, but it's off Ernest's leg. Ernest complaining. Thought he got fouled. But it was nonetheless, it was a nice hustle by Ernest. Substitutions here for Haddon Township is number 6 Dixon. Excuse me, number 5 Dixon comes in, and number 10 Leary comes in. English controls for the Hawk. Good pressure by TJ Beatty. Leary penetrates, dishes out to Dixon. Back to Leary. Good entry pass to English. He'll back in. And he is called for a walk. Took too many steps there to English. So he tried to get the position on TJ.
Ernie's a guy right now. He's scoring. He's making shots right now like that.
Ernest Turner comes out on fire. Leary controls for the Hawks. Gives it to Dixon. Over to Sherry. He'll pull it for the shot. It's off the front of the rim. Rebound by Maurice. Up to Ernest, and it's too far. Ernest runs, but he saves it, but the Haddon Township Hawks covered. Dixon controls. Gives it to Sherry. Down low to Leary. Back to Leary, his brother. And he makes an easy layup. Maurice back for Sterling. Down to Danny. Cross court to Maurice. Inside to TJ Beatty. Good look outside to Ernest. Wide open for three. Can't get the roll. And that's Dixon with the board. Gives it to Leary. He'll bring it back for the Hawks. Coach Hilton will rightly make a substitution now. The next option play, and that's number 32, Sherry, going for the long three. No good. Emirates with the board.
They're rebound tonight, and that's the key.
It's not a good shot by Dan Carson there. He probably should have brought it back out and had the offense reset. That's Sherry bring him. Nice little spin move. Pass down low to Leary, and he's fouled on the way up. Good little play by number 20, Leary. He's fouled. Substitutions here for Sterling. Is 41, Archer Nolan comes in. Number 23, Ken Rambo. And number 50, Keith Wright, all come into the game. Bill Emirates, Maurice Dozier, and Dan Carson lead.
Dozier, that's his first foul tonight, and it came in the third period.
Larry sinks his first shot. He hits both. Cutting leads 24 for the Hawks. Scored 48-24. It's a loose ball and out on Haddon Township. It'll be the ref changed his mind, and it's going to be the Hawks ball. To Sherry controls. Good pressure by TJ. Good entry pass down low to Trednick. He makes a turnaround jumper. Nothing. Controlled by Kenny Rambo. Cross court to Archer Nolan. Good little pump fake to get the defender up in the air. Can't sink the shot. Kind of shot Archer I think Archer would like to have back. He had a real good look at the basket. Good work by Sherry to penetrate. Dishes out to Dixon. He pulls for the tray. That's another rebound by number 44, English, who has just been racking up the rebounds, and he puts it back for two.
English is the only person who's really making a difference for Haddon Township tonight.
Down low to Keith Wright. Shot over English. No good. English comes down with the board again. English has just been like Dennis Rodman out here tonight, just picking up almost every rebound. That's Leary pulls up for the three, and that's good. Hawks making a little run here at the end of the third quarter with 30 seconds left. Ernest Turner has the ball for Sterling. Gives it to Kenny Rambo. Keith Wright pulls up for the 18-footer. It's good. Good to see Keith taking his game to the outside, as Sterling has been unable to get the ball down low to him. So he's been taking good outside shots and has a good percentage.
Keith's really doing good now. He's blocking, he's rebounding, he's shooting the ball. He's doing very well tonight.
Trednick, cross court pass to English, almost stolen by Kenny Rambo. English takes a three, that's no good. And that's the end of the third quarter. The Sterling Knights lead the Hawks 50-31. The Knights were outscored that period, scored 15-14. They still hold a 19-point game lead. 1 quarter to go.
19 points is a huge lead for the Knights. They've been really winning games by large amounts tonight this year, and if they keep it going like this, they could be like a dominant threat as the conference season goes down, they gotta start making their shots, or else this game is gonna be over.
Sterling inbounds the ball at half court. Maurice Dozier brings it up, directing the offense. Good pick by Kenny Rambo to free Keith Wright, but good defense by number 42, Young, to pick him up. Maurice pulls up for the three, and that's no good. Keith Wright fighting for the rebound, and he can't get it as it's off his arms.
They've been making their threes. They have been making their threes, and they have not been making their threes. So, but overall, they're having a great night shooting the ball.
That's Leary with the three. That's off the back of the rim. That ball will be controlled by Ernest. Outlet to Maurice Dozier. He'll pull it out to Dan Carson. Good inside pass to Turner. And he is fouled. And that's before he went up, so the basket will not count. Good look by Danny Carson again to hit Ernest on the stride. That's the second time tonight he did that. So Ernest and Danny Carson been working good together. Inbound pass to number 43 Ernest. He can't buy the bucket. And that's Drixion coming down, or Drizzy, excuse me.
Playing man-to-man right now. That's good.
Good little pump fake and drive by number 42 Young. Danny Carson looking for Ernest. Ernest gets it. He'll pull up for the 13-footer. No good. Haddon Township comes up. That's Dixon trying to get it by the layup. Maurice comes up, and that's a timeout by Sterling as Coach Hiltner wants to talk things over, as Sterling has not made any points here in this fourth quarter, and there's 6:36 left. So I think this is a pretty important possession for the Knights. They want to get some kind of points on the board here, just to get their confidence back. Even though it may not be that low, they want to continue to make shots. And there's the guy just to do it, Ernest Turner, but he cannot buy the bucket. So Ernest is going through a little cold spell here.
Ernest's been making his shots. He's been missing their shots. He's having an on and off night tonight.
Oh, good fake by Maurice Dozier. See, coming down, fakes the pass, cross, and puts an easy layup in.
Maurice is having a great night tonight.
And Haddon Township calls a timeout, as Sterling putting a little bit of pressure here on. Haddon Township wants to talk things over before this game gets too far out in front for them to catch up. A timeout. Coach Hiltner giving the last minute instructions to this team. Danny Carson's been hustling a lot tonight. He's been playing really, really good defense. Has a couple great passes, two to Ernest Turner. And hopefully he can keep it up for the rest of the game as number 20 Leary hits the shot for the Hawks. Kenny Rambo inside to Keith Wright, out to Dan Carson. He'll pull up for the 17-footer, and that's good.
Dan's been having a great night tonight too. He's doing very well tonight.
Drizzy brings the ball up, gives it to Leary. Leary's been hitting his shots from the outside of the night. Might want to go back to him. Give it outside to English. And that's number 13 Drizzy missing the shot. Reese comes back up for Sterling. Gives back to Danny Carson. Over to Ernest. Good little baseline penetration by Ernest, and Hook gets the bucket. Good move by Ernest Turner to shake the defender and get the two.
Great play by Ernest Turner.
That's Young with the ball, and that's off of Keith Wright, and it'll be Hawks ball underneath. Substitutions in for Sterling. Number 45, Bill Lemmertz. Number 41, Archie Nolan. And 34, TJ Beatty in. Maurice Dozier, Danny Carson, and Keith Wright come out. Inbound pass by the Hawks, and there's a foul on the floor on number 45, Bill Emmerts. It'll be a Haddon Township ball out on the pizza basket. That's foul number 1 for Bill Emmerts.
Bill's been coming off the bench this year. He's really making a great influence on this team.
Kenny Rambo has the ball for Sterling now. Gives it to Bill Emmerts at the top of the key. Over to Archer Nolan. He's trying to look down low. Not from there. Gives back out to TJ. Kenny Rambo down low to TJ. Good little move by TJ Beatty, and he's fouled and won. Nice move by TJ Beatty, showing signs of Hakeem Olajuwon, his favorite NBA player. TJ's had a real solid game tonight, playing good defense, controlling the ball well. He'll go to the line trying to complete the three-point play. It's no good as it's off the back of the rim. Strizic comes back down for the Hawks. Good look down to Young, and he makes the easy baseline layup. Sterling was just unable to find Young down low. Ernest pulls up for the 3. And he drains it. Good stroke by Ernest Turner.
Ernest is going to be the star of the game tonight.
Strizic goes down, throws it back out, but it's off the Haddon Township number 42, Young. It was off his leg, and then be the nice ball. Substitution in here for the Hawks is number 32, Sherry, enters back into the game. So does number 5, Dixon. Nolan brings the ball up for Sterling. He's watched tightly by Leary. Gives it to Ernest. He'll pull up from the top of the key and can't buy it. Another rebound by English, who's just been tearing him up down there. Sherry brings it up, gives it to Leary. Cross court down there for Leary, his brother. He's drained the 3. And 20 Leary, he has been stroking the ball nicely from outside the arc. Kenny Rambo tries his block from downtown, no good off the front of the rim. Rebound by English.
And Town just making their 3s tonight too, and that's right now that's their difference, making their 3s.
That's Leary again. The other Leary, excuse me. He can't buy the bucket from downtown. Rebound by Ernest. Kenny Rambo has the ball in the corner. Back out to Ernest. Emmerts try to get down low to TJ, but he's marked tightly by Leary. It's turnover by the Knights. Good three-pointer by number 5, Dixon. That's the ball for Sterling. Good little spin move by Ernest, and he can't buy a shot. .32, Sherry brings the ball back up. Sherry dishes it back out to Leary, down low to English. Oh, and Emmert, Bill Emmert's went flying to the floor, trying to draw the charge, and English puts the ball up for 2. Good little fake by TJ, and he drains the 2. Nice fake by TJ Beatty, making the defender go over.
They're just doing a great job tonight, and it looks like the Knights are going to win this game and get an inch closer to Paulsboro in the conference championship.
Out of the timeout, Sterling makes substitutions as 4 JV players come into the game as they were playing the JV game earlier. It's Rob Carson, Pat Keene, Peter Marleys, Dan the Rotten Apple Olson, and Archer Nolan. He's the only one that remains in the game. Coach Hiltner shows confidence in these young players, trying to develop them for the future, bringing them in. As Leary tries the entry pass to number 50. Haddon Township brings in a couple of JV players too.
Pretty good night for the varsity team as they bring the JVs in. Great night for the varsity team.
And Township controls the ball out to Dixon. He pulls up for the 12-footer and drains it. Pat Keene brings the ball for Sterling. Over to Dan Olson. Archer dishes to Rob. Tries to cross court to Pete, but that's knocked out by Dixon. Sterling's ball on the side with 1 minute 32 seconds left here in the game. It's been all Sterling here tonight. Pass over, and it's almost blocked off by number 22. Pat Keene brings it up for the Knights. Pat Keene, only sophomore, getting some varsity time here. Good look into Pete Marley's by Archer, and he can't buy the bucket. Ball, good hustle by Pete. It'll be a jump ball, and that's a Haddon Township ball. Good hustle by Peter Marley's to force a jump ball. That shows great hustle by Pete, and that's going to only be good for him in the future.
He's going to be a great player when he becomes a varsity player. He's really hustling tonight.
And Township can't make the basket, and it's off the Hawks' legs, and it'll be a nice ball. 1:06 left here in the game. Packing pressured at half court. Shakes his defender, dishes inside to Dan Olson. Dan Olson tried to go up, and he's stripped on his way up. Good hustle by Dan to get it back, but it's controlled by Haddon Township. Pass down to number 50, and he drains the 13-footer. 40 seconds left here in the game. Pat Keene trying for the long pass to Art, blocked off by number 50. Dan Olson will inbound the ball for the Knights. 36 seconds left. Archer controls it. Gives it to Pat Keene. Let's hold things over. See what he wants to do. Good entry pass by Peter Marley's into Archer, and he drains the 8-footer inside the paint. 18 seconds left here in the game. And Dixon down low, trying to get the pass inside, number 50. Rob Carson comes down with the ball, another sophomore. There's a Pat Keene going for the last shot. Oh, and he can't buy it. So good little action for the JVs as they come on for the last minute and a half. Do a fine job as Knights win this game, and they improve their record to 16-5 overall, record of 13-3 in the conference.
Sterling Silver Knights, and Ernest Turner, freshman, Sterling Silver Knights. Coach, going into this game, what was your plan? Did you think it was going to be a tough game? Obviously, turned out pretty good for you, but how do you think things went?
Well, we always have difficulty, Tony, with Haddon Township. They're a very disciplined team. They like to use a lot of clock every possession. They're very patient. They're pesky, and they make life miserable for you. And we tried to do some things out of our press. We call it 22, and we hope to not only get steals, but to pick the tempo of the game up so they couldn't just sit around and hold the ball. And it worked pretty well in the first half, I thought.
Ernest, how tough has it been being a freshman on this team? This team obviously has a lot of potential. It's doing really well. It's a contention for the conference. I mean, how tough is it being a freshman on a team like this?
Not really. It hasn't been tough. Everybody been, like big brothers to me. Just having a great season.
And how did you feel about tonight's game? Were you excited about tonight's game? Was it a lot of pressure?
Yes, because they're pretty good and they had that zone. And if the shot's not hitting, they can just and plus they run that zone. It's pretty good. So.
Great.
And plus I have family down, so I was excited too.
Oh, okay, great. That's great. Well, what's next, Coach? What's next up for the team, and what's the schedule going to be like?
Well, we're referring to next week as championship week. We've got 2 games next week. That's Haddon Field on Tuesday and Paulsboro on Thursday, then we are Colonial Conference champs. And that's our goal right now, and we've played well, and I think we're going to continue to play well and win both.
And both games are at home next week or away?
Tuesday night will be at Haddon Field, and Thursday night will be at home.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Ernest. For SHS Channel 18, Nick Bennett, Michael Ewing, Mr. DePrince, and Mr. Farr, thank you and have a good night.